Greetings, y'all. It's your Uncle Dave here again. A couple of issues today. First, let's talk about this past continuing resolution. Now, I'd have left this alone, but I just saw the video with Dick Durbin and that CNN reporter going back and forth over the congressional pay raises. I was like, holy crap, you have got to be kidding me. Now, did you know that one of the actual constitutionally mandated responsibilities of Congress is to fund the government? They sign off on the money. But the government hasn't had a budget since, I don't know, the late 1990s. They've been hopping from CR to CR all that time. There's a bunch of people in Congress right now that they've never seen a budget. You know, I'm just saying, if I wasn't fulfilling all my duties at my job, I wouldn't be getting a raise. There's a fair chance I'd be getting fired. Just saying. Oh, yeah. Well, we got a good look at this last CR. That original document had like 1,500 pages and was just chock full of pork spending. And it took a whole bunch of struggle to get it down to just 100 pages. Now, I want you to think about all those CRs over the years and how much unnecessary spending that Congress packed into those. The CRs, they're a great opportunity for Congress to vote themselves more and more money, and it gives them more and more chances to do it every CR, and the more chances they have, the better. That last CR, we should have shut the government down until we got to a one-page document. It would have been a sign that Congress was serious about cutting money. That final document they come up with was a sign that Congress, they're going to give the new administration a whole bunch of pushback. Cutting spending is going to be way harder than the Republicans think. Yes, forgive me. I know. A lot of people would have been hurt if we shut the government down. Got it. Agreed. But everyone's going to get hurt, and way worse over time as the government starts to spend more and more money just to make those interest payments. Y'all ever think about Zimbabwe? We could very easily have Zimbabwe-style inflation here. We're adding something like, I don't remember what the exact numbers were anymore, but it was something like $1 trillion to the national debt every 100 days. Imagine when it goes down to every 50 days or every 30 days. That's coming. That's coming if we don't do something. Now, I'm old enough to remember we were warned about this 25, 30 years ago. You know, way back when it would have been easier to fix. Instead, we just got more CRs and a bunch of other bills where the government just kept voting themselves more and more money. There was some fool talking head on social media that said, we're going to grow our way out of this. There is no way we're going to grow our way out of the debt we have now. Our only chance is to cut back on spending, big time. I think we spend something like over $1 trillion more every year than we take in, if memory serves. We'd have to cut back on that just to break even, and then make more cuts to start paying down the debt. Heck, President Trump was talking about cutting the income tax. I have no idea how he'll be able to do that anytime in the near future, at least not while he's president. It's a nice idea, don't get me wrong, I'd love to not pay tax, but we got to get that national debt under control first. Now, let's get off topic a little bit. People keep waving this Javier Milei around and using him for an example of what we could do here. If Argentina can do it, we can do it and all that. But that's just not realistic. Their government structure, it's way different than ours. To pull off what what people have been calling the Malay miracle, we'd have to have so many structural changes in our government. Is it possible? Maybe, but likely not a chance. Too many people looking out for themselves with too much money on the line. Anyway, that's off topic. Back to the CR issue. Current CR expires in March, and they just seated a new Congress. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to get hot on putting together a new budget? Or do you think we're going to have another CR in March? I know where I put my money. Don't get me wrong. The budget, it's not a magical solution to the debt issue. But it's a start. It's way more useful than going from CR to CR. Here's what really concerns me. President Trump, he's only going to be in he's only going to be in office for 4 years. A lot of people have been in Congress way longer and plan to be in there way longer than the president's going to be in office. Now, to stay in that office, they need to get votes. To get votes, they need to do things for their voters and their financial backers. They need to bring home the bacon for their districts. And that, folks, is why we call it pork. How much incentive do they really have to create a budget? As soon as Trump's gone, they can just go back to the normal way of doing things. Unless we can get someone in that would keep the spending under control. Yeah, we shall see. Here ends my rant for today. Y'all take care of each other, and we'll talk again later.